Peace, everybody. It's Ben. Welcome back to another practice. Today, we're going to be focusing on opening through the hips, through the inner thighs, and across the chest. We'll play with a variety of yoga postures, but one posture in particular that we'll focus on is triangle pose or trikonasana. And we're going to use triangle pose to do all the things that I just mentioned a second ago. Let's go ahead and start today in downward facing dog. Now, as you get into your downward facing dog, settle into the body. And I like to start a lot of my classes here on daily sadhana, especially the shorter classes, right into down dog because it's a really nice opportunity to feel into every single part of your body. All the way from the ankles, up through the knees, to the hips, through the shoulders, down to the wrists, to each fingertip. We get to take this little account of how we feel today. Depending on what you did yesterday, maybe you're sore in either the legs or the arms or the back. And then go ahead and tiptoe the feet all the way up to the hands. Forward fold at the top of your mat. From here, bend the right knee. The right hand will stay down on the ground, fingertips underneath the face. Twist the left hand up to the sky. Try to keep sticking your butt out behind you to find a long spine, and then inhale there. Exhale, release into your fold. Do the opposite. Place the left hand on the ground, bend into your left knee, twist the right arm up to the sky. Try to keep lengthening your spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Stay active in the legs. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Take a moment, close the eyes, and if you'd like to make any particular intention for today's class, now's a nice moment to do that. Then as your next inhale comes, sweep the arms to the sky. Lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Keep a little bend into your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, go for a flat back. Exhale, place the hands on the ground, step back to plank pose. From plank pose, slowly lower to chaturanga. You can always drop your knees on the first one. Upward facing dog. Flip the tops of your feet down, pull the hips forward, roll the shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, hips press back. Find length across the side bodies, or through the side bodies, I should say. From here, reach the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Step the right foot all the way to the top of the mat and rise up to warrior two. So rotate your left heel down and then stand up through your hips. Continue to bend into your right knee. Continue to stay strong in the thigh muscles of your back left leg. From our warrior two, take a reverse triangle pose. So as we reverse the triangle, the right leg extends, the right arm extends. I like to do this with a half bind in my left arm and then try to lift up, up, up instead of crank back. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin reaching forward. Spread the arms out for triangle pose, trikonasana. First one, I recommend you keep the arms floating. So try to resist placing your right hand down on the ground or on your leg. Try to keep it floating. You may notice you won't be able to hinge as deep into the pose, but that's coming. On this first round, we want to build more so activity in the legs rather than just getting as deep into the pose as we possibly can. We'll go ahead, take a breath in. Exhale back to warrior two as you bend into the right knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. This time, keep the bend into your right knee. Exhale, hands rotate down to the ground. Plant the left hand and twist the right arm up. So turn to face the other way, revolved side angle. Stay high onto the toes of your left foot so your heel rolls up off of the ground. And look up to the sky, or if you're inside like me, look up to your ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the ground. Step the right foot back to plank pose. Lower to chaturanga. From chaturanga, upward facing dog. A big inhale pulls the hips forward. And a big exhale presses the hips back. Take a full breath in here. Exhale out. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk the feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, extend through your spine. Exhale, forward fold, bow down. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Press the hips forward, engage the glutes. Exhale, pull the hands to your heart and release all the muscles in the body. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Try to move nice and smoothly. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step one foot back, then the other. Plank pose to Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Step all the way through to the top of the mat. Rise up to warrior two. Right heel swivels down. Arms open. Find your own inner strength, your inner warrior, if you will. Soften through your shoulders. And let the arms be like an extension of your heart, shining through with your true strength. And the true strength is in the calmness that we can find. Reverse your warrior. Left arm up to the sky. Extend through the left leg. Create some new space. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin to reach forward into triangle pose. And again, on this first round, keep the arms open and resist the urge to drop the the left hand down to a prop. As the arms stay floating, it kind of forces the legs to be active because we have nowhere to just dump our weight into. We're kind of having to lift ourselves up off the ground. The core has to be active. The feet have to be gripping the mat. The shoulder blades squeeze together. And we find a way to balance our own weight here. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two, rebend your right knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left hand to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Revolved side angle. The right hand will stick. The left arm peels up into a nice gentle twist. Keep pressing into the mat with your back right big toe. Take an inhale. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Step back to plank, lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe for a moment. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, or you could even jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, keep the legs engaged. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Flow your way back to downward facing dog. You could always skip the Chaturanga or the up dog if you ever want. You know, my back's a little sore, so I might start skipping the up dogs myself. It's all your choice. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step right foot, top of the mat, warrior two. Left heel rolls down, arms spread wide. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Shorten your stance if that feels reasonable to you. Exhale, head to triangle pose, Trikonasana. Keep the arms open, but maybe you sink a little deeper. Try to keep your right arm floating. Keep strong, take an inhale. Back up to warrior two on the exhale. I promise next time through, we're gonna really let ourselves drop into the triangle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right hand sticks, left hand twists. Take an inhale to look up. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Step the right foot back and flow back to downward facing dog. And feel free to do the up dog. I'm just going to skip it. Inhale, left foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps to the top of the mat, warrior two, rise. Take a deep breath in. Ground down on your breath out. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Find some new space, reach up to the sky. Exhale, head toward triangle pose. Once again, try to keep the arms floating using the strength of your legs. And the next round, I promise, we'll be able to drop into the nice deep Trikonasana posture. Take an inhale. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Set up for revolved side angle. Inhale, left arm twist to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, step back and flow. As you get to downward facing dog, breathe for a moment. Just feel the space that we've opened up and the strength that we've created in a pretty short amount of time. It's really a cool thing to feel the space open up in your own body. Right leg to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale, step the right foot through. Warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, flip the palms up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. This time drop into it. Left hand down, or excuse me, right hand down, left hand up. I like to sometimes add a twist in my Trikonasana so the right hand comes all the way over toward the left side of the mat and the left arm opens. So I'm kind of creating like a diagonal twist with my arms. My legs are staying really strong, which is the foundation to add a little bit of the twist open with the right hand down, left arm twisting. I'm trying to keep my spine long, trying to keep my hips on their same plane, letting the twist come from the spine. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Start to slowly release to warrior two. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left hand sticks, right hand up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, right hand down, step back and flow. If you just heard all of those sirens, my apologies. I'll try to edit it out, but we'll see. You know, I live on a busy street, so sometimes there's sirens that go by. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Step through, and then open to warrior two with the left leg forward. And you know, I'm kind of a city kid, so I'm accustomed to the city environment. It kind of calms me to some extent. It's kind of a good analogy to all this stuff could be going on right outside, or just like how there's so many thoughts going through our brain. And we have to find a way to try to be in the calmness instead of in the chaos. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Trikonasana. This time, drop into it. Drop into it. You don't have to add on the twist. It's just what I'm doing because it feels good today. Left hand down, right arm opens. Maybe the left hand moves over to the right edge of the mat so that you have more space to find a diagonal twist with your torso. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right hand sticks, left hand twists, revolved side angle. Inhale to find space. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Flow from here. Let's meet in down dog. And then as you get to down dog, inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take one breath in. One breath out. One more time. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down, step back to plank pose. From plank pose, side plank on your left hand. Twist the right arm up to the sky. Side plank. Option for wild thing. Step the right foot over and behind of the left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, switch sides. Right hand down. Side plank on the right arm. Left foot steps behind you for the optional wild thing pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, come through center. Take a chaturanga push-up, and then rise back up to plank pose. And then from plank pose, find child's pose. Just a little moment of activation before we settle into our child's pose. From child's pose, rise up into dolphin pose. Arms down, hips up to the sky. Dolphin pose. Try to stay light on the feet, meaning you could lift the heels up or drop the heels back down, right? There's just an ability to kind of create more space and lift the hips higher. And we're not dumping weight down into the arms. That's why we're staying active and mobile in the legs so that the legs are shouldering some of the weight too. From dolphin pose, you could always go into a forearm balance, but I'm going to go ahead and relax. Not today, or maybe in the next class that I record, but not ready for the forearm balance quite yet. So take as long as you need there, or just come back to a seated position on the shins. I'm going to go ahead and grab a block and just sit on top of the block because it's easier on my knees. Come to a tall seat, tall spine. Top of the head is tall, shoulders are relaxed. We feel this energy of lifting up from the base of the pelvis. So finding this nice, tall seat where we're relaxing at the same time. And that's kind of the reason I sit on the block with my shins on the ground, because it kind of allows me to sit up tall versus when I cross my legs. Go ahead and take a full breath in. Sip in a little bit more air. Pause. Exhale. Take an inhale. Sip in some more air. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. My friends, this is where I will finish the class off today. I recommend one of a few different options. You could remain seated in meditation and be in that stillness and that peace. You could lay down flat on your back and take Shavasana, your resting posture, for about 3 to 5 minutes. Or you could go on to do another class or another movement if this is just part of your movement routine for today. Either way, if you like the video, you can always leave a thumbs up or a kind comment. Let me know what you think. It's always a blessing to share space with y'all, and I hope you have nothing but a peaceful, incredible, beautiful rest of your day. See you next time. Peace.